Hey y'all, it's Bree with Reads and Rituals, and I'm back with a reading. Um, so I just did pre-shuffles in a couple decks. I didn't do all the decks that I'm gonna be working with today, and so I was doing some just one or two shuffles in this gold foil tarot, and I got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands. So Divine Feminine, you could be feeling nostalgic. Once again, this is for my collective, twin flames, alchemists, whatever you want to call yourself, but this is basically a collective reading. So Spirit could have recently kind of like, for lack of a better word, forced you to slow down in life. You could have been like on go, just like keeping yourself busy, working, meeting new people, cleaning up, hobbies, etc., etc., errands, driving around town, taking care of your kids if you have kids, hanging out with friends, just living your life. But something could have happened recently to where now like you've had to slow down. And mind you, during this time, Divine Feminine, you've been in a stage of healing from the past. You could have been dealing with a heavy heart, reopening up that heart chakra, getting all your chakras in balance. So Divine Feminine, you could have been, like I said, getting all your chakras in balance. And like I said, since you've been like forced to slow down, if you will, you know, start feeling nostalgic about your DM, about the past situation, and you could start craving the relationship, thinking about the good times, thinking about the bad times even. But you know in your heart of hearts, like, because of your good nature, there's no way you could like be cool with the DM in any capacity. And that's what I titled this video. You're very loving, caring, and nurturing. You're like something that this divine masculine needs, and he feels like he needs your energy, Divine Feminine. You're just, as you slow down in life, you know, it is Saturn retrograde. You could feel like, even though this video is timeless, but right now it's Saturn retrograde. That's the energy that I'm pulling on, that I'm embodying. And you feel this masculine pulling on your energy. This masculine could be sending you intimate energy, like you could be having like these sudden bouts of like sacral chakra energy, where like you feel like you want to be intimate with him, or you feel like you want to be back in that energy. And you know, you're so compassionate, Divine Feminine. There's parts of you where you wish you could just be cool with this DM, like, you know, just for like, you know, shits and giggles, for example. Like, you could be like, okay, in your mind, like, forget trying to be with this person, forget trying to like just be monogamous with this person. Not saying you're gonna put up with their BS, but you're like, but you know that you would have to like be on guard, walk on eggshells, be on defense, look both ways before you cross the street. Like, it's the effort that it would take to just maintain any type of relationship or semblance of a relationship with this masculine. It would just mean a whole mountain of stress that you would have to go through just to maintain any semblance of a relationship with this masculine. And that's just something that you're coming to terms with in this part of your healing. Like, I feel like you've gotten to the point where you've accepted what's happened. You know, you've come to terms with it. You've done a lot of healing. You're in a better point in your life. And you're realizing you're the magician. Like, you can manifest what you probably had lost things while you were in a serious relationship with this masculine, and now that you're not in it anymore, like, you've manifested everything that you've lost, you know, spiritually, physically, mentally, and more. And you know that engaging with this masculine in any capacity would just be threatening everything that you've built, Seven of Pentacles energy. It'll be threatening everything that you've built since leaving. And you're coming to realize this masculine enters people's lives just to take from them. It's like just with the sole purpose of leaving them with less than when he found them. Like, with the sole purpose of leaving them in lack and disarray. Also, I just repurchased this BuzzFeed Oracle deck. I love BuzzFeed. I don't know how popular they are now, but I know, like, back around the time when I was in high school and early college, like, BuzzFeed was just kind of like this cool site where you could do quizzes and stuff like that. And I got this deck about 3 years ago for the first time, and I was basically at the tail end of my twin flame journey with my past divine masculine, and I actually had this deck, and I started making videos on TikTok under another name. And just kind of give a brief little blip of a story. You know, my ex-masculine knew that I did tarot, that I was into spirituality, but, you know, he was a low-key, high-key spiritual hater, and I would get decks and, like, cards would go missing, or they'd get damaged, or stuff like that. So this was one of the decks, or I've had to, like, leave my decks behind, or just certain things would happen to my decks, and this is one of the decks that I had. So this is just a testament of spirit being aware of your journey and giving back everything that was stolen from you, even if the masculine never directly stole something from you, but they very well could have, or very well may have. For example, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened to this deck, but I know that I do not have it today, because I have had to uproot my situation and begin again, actually multiple times, due to giving my masculine multiple chances. And each chance I gave him, I'd had to start over as a result. So there's definitely, you know, in my mind, like no going back, but I feel like spirit has just been, for the collective, like just keeps like bringing up the idea of reconciliation. But I'm also channeling from spirit, like there's no way I would have, like pigs would have to fly, or like I would have to, like, there's no way I could breathe. I can't hold my breath. You know, I'm hearing like don't hold your breath. That's why, you know, I pulled the Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands. Like I'm just in this energy where I'm like seriously like maintaining my boundaries like so hard and just waiting. But I'm not waiting for the masculine. It's like waiting for like my life to just continue, because I'm getting this energy for the collective that, you know, things are just on hold right now with just the energy, just waiting for like things to just pick up, because you could be in a lull period in your life where things are just going good, going smooth, but it's kind of like, you know, Saturn is like a regrouping type of energy, like to evaluate what's the most recent cycle that has taken place, and to just regroup and like purge and, you know, reflect on lessons. We got Flamingo. But what I wanted to say about this deck, I have to look in the book for like every card, because I'm not familiar with, I'm not familiar with this deck. My mind is kind of like spacing out, so excuse me. It means outgoing, flamboyant, over the top. So you could be getting back out there, Divine Feminine. Like I said, just, and this masculine just wanted you to be like afraid of people. Like afraid to just go into connections because of what they've done to you. They want you to see the world in like a negative light, like not have any trust, don't feel safe in this world. Like they could have really worked to try to block your root chakra and your heart chakra specifically, and third, your throat chakra. But like I was saying, let me get back to the story. So this deck was gone, didn't have it no more. 3 years later, you know, I'm in a better place, and I decided to go repurchase this deck. So I actually got this deck from Barnes & Noble. And I actually remember when I was first buying this deck, I was in the midst of my separation with my masculine, and I was getting like harassed and stuff like that by him as I was purchasing the deck. And anyway, fast forward to now. I go to Barnes & Noble, it's out of stock. I didn't even know if it was, I thought it was discontinued. But then they were like, well, we can order it for you. And I believe the deck is around like, it's around like $15, let's say, with tax and everything. But once they ordered it and it went to the store near me, they were like, oh, the price is just coming up for $1 or whatever for some reason. That's all you have to pay is $1. And I was just like, oh, okay, like that's cool. So I went up there, paid my little $1, and it's like basically like I just got the deck for free almost, cause like deck's $1, like, you know. So it's just like, I already have this deck, and it's like, I'm like, thanks, Spirit, like everything that was taken away, like, and this was something that was in particular that had been taken away from me, you know. And it's like, if I wanted to go back and get something in particular, you know, I could get it and more. Like, it's like the Job story, like Spirit allowed, I'm not gonna say allowed, everyone has free will. I'm not saying Spirit wanted this to happen to you, Divine Feminine, but it's like, you know, devil energy was around you heavy, sabotaging energy, just negative forces was just really playing in your life. And I also got the shadow card in this deck and Grandma Mauve. and I have on the color mauve, and it means, and the grandma mauve card in this deck means caring and nurturing. And then shadow, I didn't look that up, but I just kind of interpreted it as, you know, the word shadow. So it's like, and then also I got the card minimalist white, which means like essential, basic. So like, the reason why you can't be, like I said, I don't know what the future holds. You know, that's just my story, but also the collective story is more or less so aligns with mine, but there's some things that are a little different, but we all have our unique stories. And like there, you know, I was just thinking in general about the collective, and it's like, and I'm asking spirit, that's, and you know, as a way as I'm channeling today, you know, I'm also asking for myself to get my questions answered. It's like, spirit, could we even be cool with this masculine in any capacity? And by the cards I'm getting, it's like, you'd have to keep up your boundaries like so much. And like, I don't really know. Right now, I feel like it's pretty ambiguous. And then I also got the Caverns card, which means like private. And it was 2 other words. The booklet is not very descriptive. It just has a few adjectives to describe each card. And so it has a category of each deck, this deck is double-sided, and it has different categories. Like, see, this one is colors, and there's also one nostalgia. And you know, that just in general, the word nostalgia, you know, and then as I was thinking about rebuying this deck, I was feeling nostalgic about, you know, my situation in particular. And like I said, you know, I'm a divine feminine as well, and it's like, okay, I feel like the collective could be feeling this way because of the Saturn retrograde and reflecting upon the past cycle that, you know, you could have went through with your divine masculine. But it's like, with that 3 of Wands card, it's like you're just, I feel like you couldn't even be cool with this masculine DF without waiting for the ball to drop. Like, you would have to just be on defense, and how could you? It's like at that point, if you got to do all that, spirit, you better off just continuing to heal. If anything, you and this masculine could still have a connection. I'm actually like almost 100% sure you could still have a 5D connection with this masculine, where he could come to you in your dream state. You could actually still telepathically, you could still telepathically communicate with this masculine, whether it's wanted or unwanted. I feel like the masculine is just, the masculine is still crossing boundaries, like your 5D boundaries, divine feminine. Because I feel like a lot of this times, you know, the conversations are unwarranted, and this masculine could come to you when your third eye is like pretty popping and you're getting psychic impressions. You can naturally be psychic, and you're getting psychic impressions for like some other reason, and then this masculine just jumps in and says something, and you hear it psychically, like, and that could be annoying. We got 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so this masculine could currently be in an unhappy family situation. I'm not even really putting cards down in a spread. I'm just kind of putting them back and shuffling and seeing what comes out. I'm just kind of feeling the vibe and going with that. Like I said, you could be feeling like disorganized in your mind. not knowing exactly what next step to take, because you're kind of like not necessarily in a pause, like things are still moving forward, but they could just be at a slower rate. Like I said, you could have just been on go, like trying to rebuild, but now it's kind of like you could like take a back seat, just take a break, or go in the passenger seat, if you will, for that analogy, and just kind of like, you know, reflect and be easy. But because of this masculine in particular has taken this as an opportunity to get you to feel some type of way about him, like compassionate for the karma that is about to be imposed upon him and this karmic group. Wow, 10 of Pentacles in reverse came out again. So they not happy, y'all. You could be happy, and that's the discrepancy. So it's like you're like the opposite. You have good karma coming, they have bad karma. You could be mentally, you know, I'm here mentally stable. They could have been accusing you of being mentally unstable, and whether you were or weren't, I'm hearing you wasn't, but they, because of how they was treating you, you was like out of your element, that's for sure. We got waves. So things could be crashing down for them, and it's like a last resort to try to get you to feel compassion for them, so maybe their karma could be less, or, you know, they won't suffer a big blow. Like, you got cold brew. They could be really ungrounded, because I'm not picking up the book for every single card that I pull, but cold brew is brown, so that's like grounding. And we also got chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are also brown, or like beige-ish. I'm also getting solar plexus chakra energy. I should start putting some of these cards down. But I'm kind of doing like I'm kind of doing my pre-shuffles, the rest of them on camera. That's why I usually put them back for pre-shuffles. We got chameleon. So this person could be a shapeshifter. So they're like shape-shifting into what you think they think you would want to see from them. I don't even know if this is authentic. So, Spirit, let's ask that. Let's get into the reading. So, just to kind of summarize the pre-shuffle, Divine Feminine. You have a masculine that is trying to telepathically communicate with you because of their impending doom that them and their karmic group is facing. 7 of Wands, you have up your boundaries, but things have slowed down for you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you've already been on your new path. Your new beginning has already blossomed and been going swell. With the Fool card, you took a new leap of faith, and you're on your path, doing well, thriving. But, you know, things have slowed down a bit. You're trekking on your path. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're getting back everything that was taken from you. And this masculine wants to come in, I don't know, maybe with some type of apology. We got Knight of Wands in reverse. Trying to come into you, talk to you like they're not going to be this flighty individual anymore. They want some sort of commitment. And even if it's not, I'm even hearing, they wouldn't even be trying to promise you a relationship commitment. And that's kind of messed up, because that's what you've been on this whole time, and they tried to make you think that. And even coming in, they still not gonna even be on that tip. They're gonna want some type of just commitment to like talk, or like some kind of communication commitment. to like keep up with you. But once again, it's out of like nosy energy. Cause that's another thing I was hearing in my pre-channels. They want to know what's up with you, Divine Feminine, because you haven't been talking to them. Or very little, minimal communication. Like I said, this could be telepathic communication only. Or if you are talking to them, it could just be like very sporadic. And when you do talk to them, you don't give them little to no information, which is a good thing. I'm hearing from Spirit. That's a very good thing. Because I feel like any information that you give them, they could be wanting to like spin it on you, use it against you, sabotage something that you have going on. And they could be like, oh, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to mess up anything you have going on. I just want to talk. I just want to do this. I just want to be cool with you. I just want to check in on you. I just want to check up on you, Divine Feminine. And you're just looking at this masculine like with squinted eyes, like, no. It's gotta be more than that. You know it's more than that. You over here like miss me with the BS, Divine Masculine. Like, you already know they on some mess. Like, why now? Like, why are you trying to be cool now? But this is something that they've always done. But they know this time is different because this could have been like the longest amount of time y'all went without talking. This last like chunk of time since the time you last had any type of like communication with this masculine. This could have been like the longest or one of the longest chunks of time. You could have always been the one in the past to reinitiate communication. But now it's different because you're not reinitiating anything. You're not trying to make peace anymore. They see that you're really like about to move on for good. And it's like, this is one of their last attempts. You could have moved away from this masculine physically, or are planning on doing so. Or if not, let's say, you're still near this masculine. This masculine could be popping up in places that near where you go to try to make it look like a coincidence that you saw them. But let's say you're around this masculine in the same area, like same city, same state, same region, something like that. And you could have moved away a little bit or still be in that same area, I don't know. But regardless, you could have been physically seeing this masculine and got some type of inkling that they've been watching you. Page of Swords in reverse, popping up in different areas. They could have like gotten some type of like information about you and like your weekly routine or daily routine, and they're not necessarily exactly where you frequent, but they're like near it, and you like see them, but you don't say anything. And you're like, why did I just see them? Like, you could have saw them, let's say you saw them, let's say in a month span, you saw them once a week in that month after not seeing them for like 6 months straight. And all of a sudden you see them once a week for a month. And you're like what? Like, I haven't seen or spoke to this person, and all of a sudden they're like near a grocery store that you go to, or near a spot where you go get food or something like that. And you're like, that's interesting. Like, how would this person even know, like, where I frequent? And, yeah, this person could have been watching you. I'm hearing, either, like, physically stalking, or they could have, like I said, I haven't said this yet in this, but this masculine could very well have psychic gifts, and that's why this is a spiritual connection, and they could have, like, been watching you spiritually, stalking you spiritually, and they got wind of where you go, and so they made sure to make themselves available so they could run into you in public. And then they probably thought, like, if you saw them, you would, like, go up to them or, like, try to initiate a conversation. And maybe you have thought of it, but I feel like something has been stopping you, the consequences that have played out in the past, and it has gotten you to thinking, Divine Feminine, like, could I ever be cool with this masculine in any capacity? So let's get into the reading. And that pre-shuffle talk was 30 minutes. So I'm going to actually start pulling out cards from the deck, depending on, for the most part. We got Two of Swords in reverse. So this masculine is no longer confused about you. You could be going through fatigue, low energy. We got the Moon. But you, Divine Feminine, don't know what's in store. Like, this masculine's not confused about you because he knows who you are. I feel like he's always known who you are, but, like, he knows now that, like, you really are his counterpart and that he effed up, and he's in deep regret only because of the karma that is in store. We got from this oracle deck, to conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. So this masculine could have conformed to group consciousness. Once again, referring to the karmic group that the masculine is attached to. This masculine has a very hard time letting go. You got a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. But I'm hearing because of the Saturn retrograde, this could be one final, like, escapade. I just feel like I keep repeating myself, but for spirit to, like, see if you learned all your lessons. So, like, you could be physically being triggered by seeing this masculine. By hearing from this masculine, you could actually be getting a call or a message soon from them, or seeing them, or something like that. Let's get one more oracle. I'm hearing don't be afraid to ask for help. So if you had a hard time, like, completing your task, you could be feeling burnout from, like, being in survival mode, and now you, like, spirit is like, congratulations, like, you can sit back now and coast. And then you started feeling, like, really tired because your body, like, is finally experiencing peace, and now that you're in peace, your body kind of, like, shut, for lack of a better word, started, like, shutting down. Because, like, you don't have to be running on 10, like, running on E no more, trying to get yourself together. So now, like, that you can relax, your body just kind of, like, your real energy reserves are, like, taking in effect. This card says you are caught up in drama. I wasn't even realizing the numbers at the top. This is number 40, which is just down to a 4. So you could be really stable, but it says you are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. So I'm hearing like engaging with this masculine is just gonna have you caught up in drama. Like it may start out, I talked about this in my last reading. It may start out like chill or whatever for like maybe a couple days, a couple weeks, but it's gonna like escalate. So like this masculine could be hoovering you right now in this narcissist empath paradigm. And I'm getting like extremely like sluggish right now, and I was not feeling like that in the beginning of the reading. So, oof. This masculine could not be getting a lot of sleep. So, divine feminine, I'm gonna have the luxury of like resting and recuperating and regenerating. So even though you could be more slowed down, you're regenerating yourself, you're charging up. But this masculine could still be running on E. And this is a self-care oracle deck, so let's see what this self-care deck has to say. This is also a double-sided oracle deck. Well, Spirit, what self-care message do you have for the collective? Excuse me. You could be experiencing stomach issues, gastrointestinal issues. So we got Sovereign. And it says, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. So this could have been something that you've done since you've been separated from this masculine, is treat yourself like royalty. And there's a crown on the front side of this card. You know that this masculine just aims to devalue you as a person. You know, you've come to realize yourself who you are. When you first met this masculine, you could have been going through your spiritual awakening, one of your first spiritual awakenings, or just a significant spiritual awakening in general. And you've been prioritizing your health, your wellness, because health is wealth. You know, this masculine could have been neglecting his health, overindulging in things while neglecting other things that are related to his health. I'm even hearing not going to the doctor, you know, eating bad or not eating enough. Ooh, okay. These cards have really gotten all messed up. So let me, like too many of them was turning over. I just want to get like one card. It's kind of confusing because it's double-sided. This masculine could need glasses or wears glasses. We got time. Time spent worrying is time spent. So you could have wasted a lot of time. I don't know if you've seen that right, but you could have spent a lot of time worrying. This might be a shorter reading, unless I could power through, take breaks. So you could have spent a lot of time up in your head about this masculine because, like I said, they really aim to devalue you. So, you know, they could start off love bombing you, being really sweet, and then they'll start saying like little backhanded compliments, you know, gaslighting you, making you question yourself. So I'm really hearing from Spirit just off these cards that I've started pulling that it's not conducive to engage with this masculine. Like if you want to make peace or with the situation, just spend time to yourself, healing. You know, you could write letters to this masculine but never give them to him, or type out a message and never send it. Because you probably do have some things you would want to say to this masculine. But I'm not even sure if if they would receive it. Like, you've already spent enough time with this time card. I'm hearing from Spirit, you've already spent enough time trying to give to this masculine, like give your wisdom, give your presence. And you have a very high vibrational divine presence about you, divine feminine, and you've already given enough. You don't need to give any more. Like, save your energy for yourself. If you're feeling like nostalgic and weighed down, especially after doing a tremendous amount of healing and recharging already, and with this retrograde, which I keep bringing up, and then Mercury is supposed to be coming into retrograde, if it's not already, like within the next week or so. So that's going to be 2 retrogrades at the same time. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you really, like, see this masculine or have to confront this masculine. So I feel like this message could be, like, a preparation for when that happens. We got the Amethyst card. And Amethyst is all about peace and rest. Let's see what the little booklet says about Amethyst. It says intuition. Oh yeah, another one. Trust your gut. Instinctive. Yeah, like your intuition could be telling you like this person is just like discombobulated and frantic about what's to come for them, because you're doing fine. Like, you have nothing to really worry about, and like they're coming to you as a last resort. Animals, we got alpaca. And I'm just hearing, because of the word alpaca, like this person's in a pack. Like, they're just worried about them and their pack. But let's see what the alpaca card means. It means gentle, soft, and easy. They want you to be gentle and soft with them. But it's like they've never given this to you. It's like, where's your gentleness and softness and nurturing? Like, you want someone who matches your energy. You don't have time to worry, to obsess, to ruminate anymore. Like, I feel like you're tired of being tired with this masculine, and even though those feelings of nostalgia weigh you down, like it just makes you tired to even think about engaging with this masculine. Like, you may want this, but like it's just you grieving. Like, that's all. You got wow with word art. You could be talking to other people even, or just like taking time for yourself. But like, if somebody comes up to you, or if another potential partner or just like someone comes to you on some friendly energy, I don't even see you denying that. Like, you're just kind of like keeping your options open, divine feminine, and you could have your own like new set of options. Like, people who are just trying to, get to know you, and this masculine feels that, and they don't want you to entertain your other options or your new options that you have. And you could have been having these options like for a while, like, but in the beginning of your healing, like, you kept probably meeting people who were in the same energy as this masculine because you were just beginning to purge. But you've always had options. You've always had options, and that's not going to stop. for you. And I feel like now that you've transmuted a good amount of this energy, you're finally starting to like entertain some of these options. And good for you, Divine Feminine. Like, don't let this person stop you. We got mixtapes, so this person could be like replaying past memories, and so could you. But like I said, just because you've had to slow down, because that's just the whole ebb and flow of life. Like, please don't feel bad about your life kind of having a little lull, because now you're already in your new beginning, you're already in your new phase, and whatever ebb and flow that you're in, it's like unrelated to this masculine, because you're already on your new path, and this is just something that you're in yourself. Like, that has nothing to do with them or him or these people. And either way, like, you could be feeling like, you know, oh, like, I'm stagnant now, like, is that a bad thing? Or, but no, like, you're just already in your next, thing, Divine Feminine. So, like, this is nothing to be, this is also like a reassuring message that there's nothing for you to do differently. Like, you're already doing everything you need to do for yourself. Just continue to nurture yourself and take care of yourself. You know, we did get a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Like I said, you could be thinking about moving away, or you could have already moved away, or like I said, you're just in a period of now where you're reflecting on the work and the progress that you've done thus far, and then this person is just resurfacing, because that's just how life goes. Like, you know, it's like that ex that just pops up after X amount of time, after a certain amount of time, you know, trying to get back in your energy. But this is not just any ex, unfortunately. This could have been one of the most transformative exes, or one of the most significant exes you've had. Like, you could have been this person's first love. They probably thought they had a first love, but when they met you, they realized that that wasn't really love. It could have been more lust. I feel like this masculine is coming to so many realizations about you, and you're just feeling that energy residually. Like, I don't know why I'm just shuffling, but the cards, nothing's really like popping out significant. Let me pull from this deck. Anything else, Spirit? I've been wanting to make a video for like 3 days, but I personally had to take a little hiatus and do self-care, and I've seen a couple other readers talking about that too, so I feel like it's a collective thing. And don't be afraid to take time for yourself. It's not like something's gonna stop, like whatever you've been manifesting is gonna stop. Like, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. And I just wanted to felt like I had to reiterate that. You got Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this group, this masculine and his alpaca, and his pack of alpacas, they want the universe to be soft with them, so they feel like trying to come back in your energy and your softness is gonna like lessen the blow on what's to come for them. And I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like, and I'm just hearing stand your ground. You know, in the pre-shuffles we did get 7 of Wands. So keep your boundaries firm. And yeah, this is a King of Pentacles, but I'm feeling like this is in reverse. But you could have a King of Pentacles as one of your options, trying to who you could be entertaining or want you to entertain them. High Priestess. So trust your intuition, Divine Feminine, because you do have the answers within you. What else does the collective need to know? Spirit. What else does the collective need to know? The devil. So this masculine is still very much tied to toxic attachments, addictions, not taking care of themselves, and I think they're just looking for somebody to alleviate that. But it's not like you only can, people have to help themselves. Like, you can't force an alleviation. Like, you can't force help. Like, they want you to help them, but it's like, do they even really know how they want you to help them? Like, you've already been there, done that with this person. Like, they could have actually asked for your help while you were in this situation, in this connection with them, and then you tried to help them. But you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink justice. You've already tried to give them help, and you were sent in this person's life as justice, as a way out for what they were already going through, and they didn't take it. They stomped on it. You were sent as a divine intervention to be a part of this masculine's justice and to have a sacred union as a result of that, and they did not accept it. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. And now you're getting justice. You have already gotten a big part of your justice already, and you're already living out your justice, and you're about to be served justice for this King of Swords in reverse, because that's really who they are. Death in reverse, who refuses to change and grow. Okay? So we've already gotten our answer there. There is no way you could be cool with this masculine, at least not right at this time. And with Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse, you're not even like the Queen of Swords in reverse, like in a nasty way. You just had, your boundaries are just so firm. Like, you're just like not even imagining any type of like anything. Like, no door is opening. Like, you're even closing your telepathic doors, and this person is still trying to break those down. Eight of Swords in reverse. Trying to, they feel trapped and they want you to free them, but their way of wanting you to free them is them having control of you and putting you in the Eight of Swords upright. They want you to help them by you being a sacrifice and doing whatever they want you to do. It has nothing to do with your well-being, your growth. They just want you for you to be theirs, a possession. They want to claim you. They don't want anything good that you have to offer. They just want you because they know that you're never going to change your morals and your values. And so if they have you as a possession and terrorize and torture you, you'll still have that. They could just siphon all that good energy through your fear. That was a straight channel, because I did not even anticipate. But you've already claimed this Ace of Pentacles, and you're not going back. And I'm hearing don't go back. We got this kind of flipped while I was shuffling. Two of Cups in reverse. So this is your ex. Yeah, you can't be cool. I'm just saying that you can't be cool with this masculine in any capacity. They're trying to come in like they're the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, once again, Three of Wands at the bottom. You're going to be waiting forever for this. This is what they are. They're Knight of Pentacles in reverse, trying to act like they're the Knight of Pentacles. You're Three of Wands. Like, you will be waiting forever. Like, pigs is literally going to be flying and when this person comes in like that. And, you know, slow and steady does win the race. And if this person was slow moving, they should have just said that. But they're not slow moving. Look, Ten of Pentacles wants to come out upright now in the reading, because they want to have a family situation with you in the upright. But in their mind, that's you being subdued. This is not cool. Like, this is disgusting. It's like Divine Feminine. Every time you like are in the middle of your healing and you start thinking about them in a compassionate way because that's who you are. This person like takes an inch and wants to make it a mile and wants to come all in, makes you know, and wants you to like take them back, and they want to come rushing in energetically or physically. And look, empathy in reverse. They don't have any empathy for you. Present in reverse. They're stuck in the past. This person who has no empathy for you is stuck in the past. This is gross. Like, this energy is so gross. It's like you, main character energy, you're now the main character. They want to be you. They want to be the main character. Evil eye in reverse. They're trying to come in like they could be heavily evil eyeing you, but they want to act like, no, I'm not jealous of you. No, but they're just telling on themselves by saying stuff like that. No, I'm not coming in to do anything to you. No, I'm not jealous of you. No, I don't want to be you. I'm just trying to check on you. I'm just trying to get information on you, Divine Feminine. Like, mirroring, they can still be mirroring you just to try to like relate, but you already see past this 5 to 9. So they could have, 5 to 9, this could be days, weeks, or months. This person, or 5 to 9 months could have passed since you last talked to them or like heard from them. We got be what? Like, you're like, what? Like, determination? Like, you, this is sad. This is so sad. Wow, we got all cap that flipped out. This person's all cap. Like, they're big capping. Like, this is not overly critical. This person could be like overly critical of you. Like, always having something negative to say. Nitpicking at you. This is what they want to come back in and do. Like, I'm like so over this reading. Like, I don't hear like, oh, this is gonna be a short reading. Like, I wanted to just be on here a long time again, like I was in the first one. We got a thought. So this person is trying to trigger like some type of thought. They want you to miss being mistreated. Then is what I'm hearing. Like, they want you to miss that back and forth. They want you to miss the drama. Remember this card we got? You are caught up in drama. Number 40. They want, and then reduces to 4, which is stability. They want you to miss the drama and your stability being on the rocks or like not guaranteed. They want you to be caught up. Like, I feel like that's where they get their drive to keep going in life. Is the drama is what keeps them going. It's like the risk of losing their stability or not having continued stability is what keeps this person like content when they're living in a constant state of stress. We got weekend. So I'm hearing like something could have transpired over this past weekend, or they could be asking to spend a weekend with you. That's how they're gonna come in, like on this weekend energy, like let's vibe. They could be reminding you about weekends. I'm hearing that song Weekend by SZA, where this person could have like only saw you on the weekends, or like, and what is that? Like, they only want you, it's like they want you to be okay for like settling for less. Like, they want you to be okay with like only seeing them a couple days or like a little bit, being in and out. Knight of Wands. With yes, at the bottom of the deck, they want you to be okay with just coming in on the weekend. During the week, they doing whatever. Or it's just weekend as far as like the energy of the weekend. Like, just they want you to just be on like some party vibe, and then they leave and then come back and then be on this party vibe, and then they distract you from what you have going on good and stable, And then they want you to have sympathy for them. This person could be an air sign who wants you to have sympathy for them. This is ridiculous. I say this every reading. This is ridiculous. It's the same energy and limited edition in reverse. So this person could have like tried to mirror you and like make you think that they were a chosen one, but they're not. They're just like a regular old. This could have been a person who used to have divinity, but they lost their anointing. They lost their divinity. They could be looking at you like you're holier than thou and trying to humble you by saying like you don't deserve. Like energetically, like what I'm getting is like by their actions, like they're not saying it, but it's almost like, you know, you don't deserve the peace and the tranquility you have. Like they could think your life is boring. So this is months. So this is clarifying at 5 to 9, I believe. 5 to 9 months could have passed, like I said, since you last encountered. Like, stop. This is like for real. And addicted, this person has addictions. Believe it. This person has addictions. They could be addicted to physical intimacy, substances. This person could be a Hierophant in reverse with higher knowledge in reverse, trying to come in and mess up your higher purpose in life, your solar plexus chakra. We got all of a sudden in reverse. This is something this person could be planning right now to come in and mess up your solar plexus. And like, so they could have a closed off solar plexus chakra. Like they have no purpose. Like they're living with a closed solar plexus chakra. They're living with like a closed root chakra. And these could have been the 2 chakras that impacted you the most while you were with them. And also by breaking your heart, they could have made your heart heavy and impacted your heart chakra. And you've been working so diligently with the termination card that we got earlier, so diligently to transmute all of this negativity, you know, from this person. And they're on the same tip. Like, you could have fooled me. Like, you know, you slow down for a little bit to reflect, and it's just the same old song and dance. We got successful in reverse. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to see, and that's also tied to solar plexus, like your success, your purpose. They think all that is boring, and like they just want you to be like really fleeting with your energy, how they are, just because they want you for themselves. You got cleaning house, so you could be like needing to clean your house, or like I said, ask for help. Like you could be asking, don't be afraid to ask for help for like simple things like cleaning your house, or you know, asking for a ride somewhere, or like asking just for help. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. You have having second thoughts. They want you to have second thoughts, but they also could be having second thoughts about how to approach you. And once again, if they are thinking about quote unquote getting themselves together, they're just only doing it for you to get you back. They're not doing it because they genuinely want to get themselves together. They're only doing it to impress you. So even if they were genuinely trying to get you back and like genuinely thinking of us, let's ask that question, Spirit. So let's get another deck. Is this masculine? Ooh, excuse me, my leg. Is this masculine? Like, cause that's the easy way. You know what I'm saying? As far as like them wanting you like how they wanted you in the past. But is this masculine, like with having second thought, Spirit, is this masculine like considering, you know, actually leveling up the right way, and like, you know, divine feminine still being who she is and being high vibrational and having an equal give and take? Like, is this something this person like is willing to do. But either way, I feel like it'll be short-lived, because if they'll just go back into their old ways, because if you're not doing it for you, like, it's not gonna stick, period. So we got the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, when I asked about, so this person, like I said, when you came in, they could have been a Hierophant, like sideways, and they had a choice whether to be in reverse or to be upright, because they were looking for, they still have their divinity, because maybe what they went through in their past could have not been their fault, and y'all could have bonded over this, like childhood wounds, and you like could have been a catalyst for them and them for you to help each other heal, but you outgrew this person. And already with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like, I don't think they're genuinely trying to have a high vibrational connection in the future. And like I said, with this Saturn retrograde and stuff, maybe spirit really is like giving this person a chance to come in with good information and get, but you got Two of Cups in reverse. So this is the no for me. Like with Knight of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse, Knight of Swords, and they want to come in and have a negative relationship with you again. They don't want a high vibrational. They'd rather be still operating in their lower self, and that's unfortunate. Either way, I feel like you would, because I feel like that it will be too hard at this point. Like, it's too late, because they've already done so much. It's almost like to reverse it would just be it would be a lot, because they know, like, you would, for years probably, you'd be like on guard. You'd be wanting, like, they'd have to really prove themselves to you, to spirit. With the Hangman in reverse, like, they already know, like, you would put them through it, like, but not even in a bad way. Like, you would just be like, really, like, your expectations will be like boom, like through the roof, and like rightfully so. And they know they would have to jump through, that was what I was trying to say, jump through all these hoops and go to the whole Olympics a few times over. And it's the Olympics right now, like, while I'm doing this reading, and it's like, they know they're gonna have to go through the whole Olympics and get a gold medal just to even be in your energy, like, in that way. Like, they'd have to do so much training and preparation, and like it's easier for them to be in their old ways with Strength in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's way easier just being in their old ways. Like, they don't want to jump through them hoops. And it's funny because the Olympics, it's the 5 rings, like hoops, they could be like literally like, yeah, 8 of Cups, you ain't, they like, and you like the Hermit in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Justice. Oh goodness, yeah. In a nutshell, they're leaving. They're like, when they think about everything they have to do to get on the right side of karma, they like, that's too hard. I don't need to go within. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's what they do. That's what they're thinking. Justice. And it's like, well, they're like, well, give me my karma then. I feel like they just came in this reading talking about, all right, I'm good with the trying to flip stuff up right for Divine Feminine and coming in like, look, I'm 8 of Cups, I'm Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm the Hermit in reverse, give me my karma. That's messed up. That's sad. My hand just started cramping. Oh my gosh. My hand just got a whole cramp. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's sad. And they want you to be like, poor me, woe is me. And then they're going to go back to this woe is me energy. Look, 8 of Pentacles, they don't want to do no work. That's crazy how that just flipped out. It like flipped back in, but I just like took it back out to see what it was. Look. And then that just flipped. This is what all they want to do. Knight of Wands. They really showing themselves now. They showing their whole behind. Look. Ooh, attract. They just want to come in and be physical with you now. They like, well, look, I'm gonna just tell you what I really want. They really want you physically. They say you the best, but they still got all these options. But you the best. They want you to know you the best, but they still holding on all their options and all their attachments. So take it or leave it, Divine Feminine. Take it or leave it, because they ain't. And you leaving it. Look, Strength in Reverse came back out. Because they ain't changing. So there's your answer, Divine Feminine. You Page of Wands in reverse. They ain't trying to learn nothing. They stuck in the past, and they gonna stay complacent with everything that they've already been doing. Look, Page of Swords. They just gonna keep watching you. Keep stalking you, because they gonna be watching you forever. That's all. And that's not even but you gonna be the one that got away. You gonna be that one ex. I mean, you know they do. I mean, that is part of the truth, though. Like, even though they do have all these options that they gonna probably stay stuck to and hold on to forever, you gonna be that one ex that they really like know that got away, that they gonna also hold on to forever. But you gonna really be that one. Like, they already know you that one. They just want you to like engage with them and be that one, but like be treated like you're just like everybody else. And actually, no, like, they put everybody else before you. Like, in a relationship, they prioritize everything and everyone. They probably prioritize inanimate objects over you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want you to be in this energy, not give to you. Not give to you. Want you to be Eight of Swords, not give to you. What kind of offer is that? That ain't even no offer. And then they want to be your dictator, and they want you to see them like this. They want you to be like this third-party karmic that they went back to, or that they just go back to whenever they want. They want you to be on standby like this karmic, because that karmic knows she forever. Because that karmic already know that the Divine Masculine ain't gonna let go of nobody, because she's also insecure and codependent, so like she don't mind being on standby anyway. But that's not something that you do, Divine Feminine. You're not about to like lower your standards for somebody else's comfort level. Like, you're Nine of Pentacles. Like, you're not codependent anymore. You could have already broke those chains. Like, you're not about to just be on standby whenever this person wants to come in. Yeah. We feel like we already got the answers we need. We already know. I'm not surprised this came out. Nine of Cups, you're our wish fulfillment, but this is a win-lose situation. It's actually a lose-lose, but I mean, for them, because that's two people losing out. Like, one person, you just want to torture somebody to say you won, and the other person, like Divine Feminine, you really would be the loser. Like, you just getting tortured and, you know, spiritually unalive, or even physically unalive. Like, this person could be like, I'm hearing like fatal attraction, like energy. Like, this person could have like said that to you at one point. Like, I'm even hearing like during, you know, physical times with you, they could have been like, oh, if you leave me, I'm gonna unalive you, or like, I'm gonna like, I mean, I don't want nobody else to have you, you're mine, if you leave, I'm gonna do this, with Judgment in reverse. So I feel like if you were to take this person back, like, they would for real try to do something to you if they already haven't tried before. And like, they would try to like physically harm you. And I'm not even talking about, they could have already spiritually like assaulted you in the spirit realm with the Chariot, confirming that. They could still try to, like I said, they're already still doing it by like talking to you telepathically without you wanting them to. They want you to give up everything that that you've like done for them. Knight of Cups. They want to come in like Knight of Cups, real slow moving, but not act. But this is, they ain't really trying to. This is just some petty. Like, I'm done for real, y'all. Like, so unless you want destruction, unaliveness, and disaster, I would stay away from this person. Four of Wands in reverse. Your stability would be boom, boom. The Tower in reverse. It's inevitable. That's it. Like, if your fate is sealed, like if you want to seal fate, like go mess with them. Like, for real, divine feminine, like please stay away from them. Like, I'm channeling for the collective, bro. Like, reconciliation, my behind. You got the Queen of Wands. They see you as a Ten of Cups. They want to have a Ten of Cups with you. But you already on the way to getting that on your own. That's why you're the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, I mean, independent. Look, they don't want to work with you. How you going to want the Ten of Cups for somebody, but then not want to work with them? That don't even make no sense. This masculine makes no sense. Look. And they want you to be back attached by the devil. Goodbye. Like, who do they think you are? Like, they know you're smart. Like, you can be very intelligent also. Like, just in general, like, forget the spiritual high priest and stuff. Like, you're actually, like, intelligent, of high intelligence. I mean, they could have thought, you know, they, like I said, they could have did some stuff that you could be more, you know, book smart. But I feel like now you in these streets, now you done smartened up in these streets. You know, you ain't just smart in the books. You got the triple. You're a triple threat. You got the spiritual. You got the physical, you smart, you spiritual, you're stable. The 3 S's, you smart, you spiritual, you stable. And they trying to just, this is it, y'all. Like, you cannot be cool with this masculine in any capacity. Energy is always shifting, which is why, you know, us readers come back and channel this, and it's usually the same, like 80% of the time. I'm willing to bet even more, but let's get a couple of these oracle cards again in the reading. It's definitely a shorter one, but it's still a little long. See, I got my energy back. Like, I was real tired in the beginning. They ain't want me to say this. We got Desert in reverse. You're thriving, divine feminine, and this person is in a desert. They probably literally don't even have all their needs met, like all their physical needs met. They probably, like I said, they probably like not eating healthy food, don't have a lot of clothes or enough clothes. Like, I'm hearing like the necessities, like what is it, food, shelter, and raiment. They, like I said, they stability, that's how they, it's like a negative, they thrive off instability. So they could, you know, they thrive off trying to figure out where their next meal gonna come from, trying to finesse somebody into some food. You could have bought this person food at one point. They probably thought they was finessing you. You could have even bought this person like gifts, like stuff that they needed. Like, you could have bought this person like some drawers and socks or something, like just trying to be nice. I don't. And they was like, ooh, I'm getting over. Like, no, like this, I'm literally just buying you a pack of socks. Like, what the heck? Like, this person like could really think like small. Like, they could have called you bougie because like you had more than 10 pairs of shoes or something. Like, I'm just being for real. Like, this person could be like thinking like they really winning if they got like 4 pairs. Like, no shade to anybody, because like I said, I started off multiple times with like near to nothing, okay? But it's like if you got like the basics, like you won the lottery for them is what I'm trying to say. Like they really think so low of themselves. Like they think like if you got I'm not trying to sound like, but they think like if you, nothing wrong with living in a shack. They think like if you were like in a house that's about to fall down, at least you in the house. But it's like your foundation about to fall at any second. If you want an unstable foundation, if you want a shack that's about to, like, forget the shack, because like shacks are cool or whatever, but it's like if you want a shack that's like 2 seconds from blowing over from the wind, at least you in the shack. But like 2 seconds later, that shack could be blown over and gone. But it's like it's like they thrive off chaos. There you go. They thrive off chaos. They just want. It's like they think in a scarcity mindset, in a lack mindset. 1:19 on the clock. Like if they only have like 1 cup of clean water, and you got shore, like, you know, when you think of shores and beaches, that's real, like, you know, like it's I don't even know how to explain this. I'm gonna have to get the book for that. But when you think of a shore, like the beach, like it's real, like easy going. Like they don't want easy going. Like they want things to be like hardcore, like, oh, I'm about to fall on hard times, like. And even when they have stuff, they like don't even like they don't like ration it out. Like if you know you only got $5 for the week, why would you spend all of it in 5 minutes? Like it's like stuff like that. Like if you know you only got a couple pairs of pants for the next couple days, or like a couple, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll like go somewhere, get them all dirty when they know they gotta wear them again or something. Like they don't ration their resources. They don't use their resources in a smart way. Like it doesn't matter how much or how little you have to use your resources wisely. And Divine Feminine, you could have like came up from like not having a lot, you know, and you still got to use your resources wisely, like your energetic resources, which is why you've had to slow down, because I'm hearing, you know, you was pushing yourself to get to where you are today, and now Spirit is like, take a break and relax, because if you're not good for yourself, you're not going to be good for anybody. If you're not good for yourself, then, you know, you're not going to keep what you have. And we did get the card Sovereign. If you want to stay free, stay sovereign, you got to treat yourself like royalty. You are the queen of your life. So yeah, sure. I said easy going. Let's see what this says. This one says between, within, partly. Yeah, this person wants to be between stability. Like they want to be between having and not having. They don't even want to not have, because they're so-called money hungry, right? That's another thing I wanted to kind of say to counter, because I'm like, they could be so money hungry. They could have betrayed you for money. They could have stolen for money, but it's like they want to like still have, but then be on the brink of not having. Like that's how they do. Like they want to be in between with shore. That makes sense, because there's like the sand and there's the water, and it's like they want to be between having and not having. It's like they want to be, it's like, yeah, they don't want to be stable, and it's like they want to pull you into this unstable energy of not knowing. Like I said, y'all could have like been in periods where y'all was so-called doing well together, or like being comfortable, but then I can 100% bet on that y'all had, you know, good times, like materially good times. Like I feel like y'all could have struggled together in this relationship with this masculine, and y'all could have thrived together. It's like y'all couldn't just be in one or the other. Like they want things to be good and they want things to be bad. It's like they think this struggle bus type of life is like what is needed to like live a fulfilling life. Like, it's boring to just be completely in lack, and it's boring to be completely stable. Like, if I don't even, this is like something that I'm even coming to channel right now. Like, what? They don't want to just not all the way. Like, so this person could like be like halfway out for the streets and halfway in a family. Like, with this karmic, they can have a family with them, but then they like walk out on this karmic to go party and live the street life. And then when they're ready to go back to the family life, they go back to the family. Like, they want you, they're literally in and out, Knight of Wands. Like, they want to be in stability sometimes. They want to be able to go in between both like dynamics of like life. They want to be able to live. They probably could like literally, you know how people say for the streets? Like, they want to literally be in the streets. I'm hearing like literally be in the streets, partying, smoking, drinking, you know, living like there's no tomorrow. And then the next minute they over with this karmic and the family and the kids and living like they're gonna grow old with this person. And then like 2 weeks later they dispose of that situation, like they're never gonna go back, and they're back in the street life. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like, this is how this person feels like they have some sense of control by being able to be their own God. This person could have a God complex with higher knowledge in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. This person wants to like play God in other people's lives by making them feel how they want them to feel, and then be the God of their own life and destiny by using people for stability. And then when they want to go wreck their own stability, or like when they want to go be who they want to be in that moment, they do so. And then when they want stability, they go take from someone else's stability and deplete them just to show that they have control and autonomy. This is a very wounded person, because all of this is like, I'm trying to explain it, like I'm trying to make sense of it, and this is how this person rationalizes things in their mind. And it's just very scary to even think someone like this person is very hurt and wounded, and like they do not believe in the divine if they're trying to play God in other people's lives by like dictating when they can have things and when they can't. Because there could have been moments where this person like was not stealing from you and then was actually giving to you in their breadcrumbing way. Or when they love bomb, it's like that's when they give to you, and then when they want to take it away, they just take all of it away, and then they give it all back and they take it all away. It's like never constant. This person basically thrives off chaos. Like I said, they don't prefer peace. Like, peace is an enemy to them. And to achieve peace, like, they would have to jump through all these hoops, like I said, just to summarize the reading, like the Olympics. And, you know, they don't, and at the front of the deck of this self-care deck, just to kind of finish off, it's calm. They don't, excuse me, this person does not, like, calm is like not it. Like, they're used to calamity. It says a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. So Divine Feminine, in this slow period of your life, you know, taking it back to you, you could be on the edge of a breakthrough. So as you reflect, and as these retrogrades happen, and as you and this masculine are tested again, to really see that you're holding true to your values, you know, you could have a breakthrough. You're at the edge of a very significant breakthrough, like we did get for the Soul Oracle card in the beginning. A wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely. So what I'm hearing to end the reading, Divine Feminine, don't go back to this masculine or this situation, because this is your last chance to prove that you, not last chance, because you've already learned the lessons, but this is like to make sure that you really are solid in the fact that you learned this lesson, because you have a breakthrough coming. And once you get this breakthrough, like, you're for real, like, gone for good. Like, for real, gone for good. Like, then this masculine will know, like, once once the universe says it's over, we got power. And good girl, wow, good girl and power. Regardless of gender, it says the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. Wow, say no. Divine Feminine, say no to this situation, because saying no is, this is the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. Oh my gosh. Oh, this good girl's like canceled. Like, oh my gosh. So Spirit is basically saying, like, this situation is gonna come up again. I feel like in this retrograde, like, you're gonna have an opportunity during these retrograde, and it's gonna be like monumental. Whatever you decide, and if you say no, Divine Feminine, you're gonna be truly showing the universe that you learned, and you're gonna be having a breakthrough and a wonderful surprise. You're gonna, like, this little lull is your test too. Like, we all get tested in this life, and like, did you really, like, you're living like you learned your lesson? Yeah, like, you got all your stuff back, but you could have been in this cycle before, Divine Feminine, like, where you left, you got all your stuff back, and then you fell back into the cycle. So it's like, are you gonna say no once and for all? Claim your breakthrough and claim your power and truly be sovereign and wear that crown and hold your head up high and be in your own 10 of Pentacles. Because you're the 9 of Pentacles right now, but I feel like once you say no to this masculine, to these people, to this situation, once and for all, I'm hearing once and for all, you will be in your power, claiming a breakthrough. Because that will be a breakthrough, because the definition of a breakthrough is something that you've gone through over and over, like a telling time, like a cycle that you kept finding yourself in, and a breakthrough is the cycle is finally over, like, for good. Like, you will never have to repeat this lesson, this cycle again, at least not in this lifetime. You won't have to. I mean, maybe you'll even set it up, because I feel like you've probably gone through this in other lifetimes, because, you know, you and Miss Masculine have a past life connection, and maybe, like, you in this lifetime, your breakthrough is gonna stop you from having to repeat this in this lifetime and in any other subsequent, is that the word, lifetime? So any other lifetime after this one, like, basically it stops here. Like, you could be breaking a generational curse in your bloodline as well, and this masculine has the opportunity to do so, and he didn't. So, like, now his generation is like, his bloodline could be like tainted now, quote unquote cursed. Don't like that word, but his bloodline could be like cursed, or his destiny could be cursed. When him and his people, these people could be his family, karmic friends, karmic ex-lover. So his bloodline could be tainted for, like, you know, not choosing the right side of things, the right side of karma, and he'll be doomed to calamity for generations after, unless that next person decides. But they'll just be up against so much more. But I feel like Divine will give everybody a chance, because everyone's innocent at one point, and it really isn't everyone's fault at one point. But then once you choose to be in the dark side, you know, like, yeah, we got possibility. Focus your attention on what could go right When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy and experience twice. And we were just talking about cycles. So you could have gone through this cycle more than once with this masculine. And instead of like experiencing a bad cycle, you'll get to experience like this is a good cycle that you're in. So you could experience a good cycle twice, which is that breakthrough that Spirit is trying to say with the wonderful surprises coming, breakthrough, saying no. So this could be the difference between you and that karmic ex-lover or current lover, this karmic domestic partnership. So that person like have an issue saying no. Happiness, you're going to be going into happiness. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. So yeah, like this karmic could have an issue saying no to this masculine. And like you may think, you know, she really ain't winning over there, divine masculine. Like she is like, she's trapped, 8 of Swords. And she doesn't know how to get out. Like she genuinely don't know. Like when you was trapped, divine feminine, you knew how to get out, but you got out. But don't fall back, because that's just backwards, going back, going downhill. So yeah, you cannot be cool with this masculine on any capacity. If you do, your breakthrough's gone. You're back into a toxic cycle. We got peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. You could have had a dramatic upbringing, divine feminine, where you were amidst chaos and you had to thrive off chaos, and there was a part of you, you know, in your innocence that was yearning for peace, tranquility, calmness, and you finally achieved that. You went through a couple cycles. I'm hearing 2 to 3 cycles with this masculine, where you got your peace, then you kind of was like missing that chaos, for lack of a better word. It was like you was used to familiarity with nostalgia, and that's why I was so tired and drained in the beginning of the reading. And now I have so much energy and I'm bubbly and you know, upbeat and stuff, and I'm like, you know, like my energy's back, like I'm vibrant. And it's like in the beginning when I was nostalgic or talking about the nostalgia, talking about the past, thinking about going back to the past in the middle of my heel, like meddling in that past energy, like I was drained, I was yawning, like I just felt like really like yucky, like I was all, like I said, I was like belching a little bit, like I said, with the stomach issues. Like that was confirmation. And it's like I said, you could have fell back in those cycles because of familiarity. And I don't think that's something you really wanted, because that's not your nature. Like you chose a peaceful nature, but you just, you know, like you really are a peaceful person, but you still was like used to being the peacekeeper in the midst of chaos. And that's what that person wanted you to be. Like you're naturally not that, but like you were still used to that because you had to be the peacekeeper, the people pleaser growing up amidst chaos. But now you get to actually be who you are, reflected in your environment, can reflect who you are. And your environment didn't used to reflect who you were inside, divine feminine. So you cleaned house, spiritually cleaned house as well. And you're gonna now be, with this breakthrough, finally meeting people who equally give to you, because you could have grown up and just been around takers, a big fish in a small pond. Takers, taker energy, siphoning energy. But you will finally be amidst people who give. And that'll be your, I feel like that's going to be your breakthrough, is being amongst people who give to you. So, this is Bree with Reason Rituals. I learned a lot myself, and I hope you all did too. So have a good one. See you next time. Bye.